Hello everybody and welcome back to some Expand the Gungeon Hardmode. Gonna place the robot again. Little roboter. Nah, I'm sticking as normal robot skin. Let's jump on in as our robot-y boy. El Otto Roboto. And try some runs out. Let's see how we go. See how we get on. I've been continuing making some rooms for the robot custom floor for Spcreat, the creator of this hard mode mod. Been enjoying that a lot. Remember, guys, if you do want to catch me ever making rooms, make sure to go and follow me on Twitch, and you can see whenever I'm streaming. I don't stream on any sort of schedule, or even, to be honest, that regularly. I kind of go through spurts where I stream a bunch and then don't stream at all. It's usually just because I have a full-time job alongside this YouTube business, and keeping up with YouTube and my job, it leaves a little time for streaming. But whenever I get a few hours in the day and don't have much else to do, then streaming is a really good little fun thing to do. Nice dodge there. So yeah, I do try to do that when I can, and especially when I'm creating rooms, I think it's a pretty fun and cool process to show you guys. It means you guys can help me out with room suggestions, help me out with balancing, and on top of that, we get to listen to some banging tunes while I create rooms. And I always think it's kind of a really fun, chill stream. Like, I know a lot of people that have watched it in the past or still do just kind of stick it on in the background while they do their homework or while they do whatever, and have me just chatting away, chatting shit on the other screen or whatever. And that's kind of the content I aspire to be. Like, people have said to me before, oh, I've put your videos on while I go to bed, or like I put them on in the background while I do other stuff. I don't really watch them, I just listen to them. I'm like, that's the content I aspire to be. Like, that is the content. Oh, hello. Liquid metal body. I can't remember exactly what this does. I think it's grants a liquid metal state for a brief time upon taking damage. Basically, we get more iframes after taking damage, which is really nice. But yeah, I'm like, that's the content I aspire to be. Don't think I take offense from people saying they watch my videos just to go to sleep, or they watch my videos while they're doing other things and don't actually watch them. Like episodes like this, like videos like this, that's kind of what I watch and kind of why I made my channel. Like, people like Northern Lion and Retromation and similar YouTubers that do like full-length videos, it's kind of what wanted to make me start doing it for myself, and it's why I do the content that I do. I mean, for one, it really fits my schedule. I know I didn't use a blank there, I didn't really need to, but I thought I should. It's mainly because it really fits my schedule. I don't have to do much editing, if any editing, and just kind of record in bulk and then upload them when I'm ready to, which really works for me. But also, it's the content that I prefer to watch, and so it's the content I prefer to make. I've had plenty of people ask me why don't I do like shorter edited videos, and while I do have the skills to do like edited videos, I'd say that I'm a half-decent editor. I'm not brilliant, but I'm definitely a half-decent editor, and could probably make some okay edited content. But it's a lot of time, and I'd rather put out more videos more regularly than put out few videos kind of sporadically. Even though channels like that are great, and like people like Huts make a really good like they make a killing out of it. He's doing real well for himself, but then again, on his side, he does have an editor like editing his stuff for him, and I feel like it'd be one of those situations where if I wanted to, okay, this is bad. If I wanted to create regular content and keep a weekly sort of upload schedule, I probably would eventually need an editor rather than just doing it all myself. Like I said, considering I have a full-time job. And I mean, maybe one day in the far, far future, we can get to a situation where I can start doing this more on a full-time deal. I mean, I already do make a little bit of money off my videos. I wouldn't say it's a lot, but it's sort of enough to be happy with. Essentially, at the moment, Table Tech Heat might be decent. Essentially, at the moment, I make enough off of my YouTube and my Twitch to fund my YouTube and my Twitch. So all the games that I buy for Roguelike Roulette and the thumbnails that I pay for, the characters that get drawn for me by Skull, I pay for those, and I pay for them all pretty much exclusively out of the money that I get off YouTube. So it all gets funded back in, and like I said, all the games that I buy that I kind of exclusively play on the channel, they all get bought using that money as well. So I don't really make too much of a profit of it right now, but then again, I've never sort of set out with YouTube to make a profit. It's just a nice little thing to help out the channel, really, more than anything. I'm not that bothered that I'm not making money out of it, because that's not really what it's out to do. I mean, like I said, if one day I could get to the point where I'm like making enough to make this my full-time thing, then that'd be awesome, but that's still quite a ways away yet. Heavy boots, probably one of the worst things he could have gave us. We got another green chest over here. Let's go whack that up and hope we get a gun. We did. We did. I'd say this gun isn't really of the tier I was hoping. Now, let's hope for some junk here. Up our damage by 10%, maybe. I'll get Junkin. Also, Nevernim told me recently, he found out in the code, that if you have Junkin, you have a massively increased chance for both junk and gold junk. Like, they're way more common. Like, I wouldn't say common, especially gold junk's not common, but they're a lot more common than they are by default, which is rather interesting, actually. I didn't expect Junkin to make any specific changes to drop chances. I have had runs before where I've had Junkin, and it has been absolutely piss poor in terms of how much junk I got. I've had runs, and people that have been around on the channel a long time, especially since the first Gungeon series, will remember the cry times that was, I think it was episode 9. It was the first ever episode I played as Robot. I'm pretty sure first ever. Either first or second. And I got Junkin out of my first chest destroyed, which was on the first floor. And I think over the course of the entire run, I think I got 2 junk. Like, literally every chest was like, here's a half heart, here's some ammo, here's an explosion. It was not going well for me at all. Like, it would not go my way in the slightest. And yeah, it's happened many times before, because the thing is, Robot, when you get Junkin, it is just the absolute double whammy of a lifetime. By the way, we got a flawless there, I'm pretty happy with that. It's a double whammy of a lifetime because not only do you get this really just awesome little dude that's running around fighting for you, but you also, on top of that, get 5% damage for every bit of junk that also goes towards helping Junkin, which means by the time you have a full level Junkin, you're having like, you're getting good like 30% damage at least. I think it's around 30, something like that. 6 pieces of junk would be 30, wouldn't it? Maybe it's more than 30, maybe it's 40. I think it's maybe 8 pieces of junk you need for max level Junkin. I can't remember exactly the numbers now. Okay, we're going to try and use a good mixture of RPG and bullet here. But so far, this is a pretty good run. This is a pretty good run. In terms of items and stuff, it's not exactly the most stellar. But in terms of gameplay, I'm going to say it's pretty good. That should kill him. It did indeed. And then we can do this. Nice. Yeah, it's one of my slightly more tedious rooms, but I thought it was fun to make. I had fun with that one. Okay, so like I said, we'll try and make sure that we get out this. I'm going to use the water here to actually carve us a path where there isn't fire. You can go die. Of course, we've got the 3-second auto reload on our RPG, so we can kind of use it as a pretty good secondary. Luxon Cannon. Do you know what? I was going to say let's not buy that yet, but I actually think as a boss killer for later, it's a really good purchase right now. Nice. Although we currently don't have a key, I think it's better to, well, we don't have a secondary key, should I say. We do have one key. That would be good if we needed health. I think it's good to get the Luxon Cannon now sort of ready for the boss, because the thing is, at this current state, if we don't get an ammo drop, we're going to have to go into our boss with our starting pistol, and I don't think that's all too good of an idea here. Oh my god, I'm trying to organize my seating arrangement. I'm in a very awkward position. I'm trying to reorganize, and it's just not working. I tried to prop my leg up on the chair, and I just can't. You may think I'm some sort of special for not being able to prop my own leg on my own chair, but it's more difficult than you might think, because, for one, I'm not flexible in the slightest, because I am unfit. Okay, that should kill him. Nice. Oh, damn, that's close. Okay, nice. Now we've got the ammo for this. We do have a mini-boss as well here, so we'll go and do this guy. Nice, it's Shadow Magician. It's kind of the one I was hoping for. I don't think this will actually do anything to him, but I'll try it out. He does have a few attacks. Well, he has one attack that can be very, very difficult. The orb one, this one here. Tend to just get as far away from him as possible, and it usually works out. I think he's about dead. I'd say it's pretty likely that he's got like a few more shots in him. There you go. Hopefully get a free chest. Indeed we did. Now the question is, do we open this or do we just take the junk? I think we open it. I definitely should have taken the junk. I was saying I think we should open it just in case we got a good weapon. There is like wind-up gun and stuff we could have got, which I'd definitely have liked. Went for the wrong enemy with that then, definitely. We can use the electric here as a good source of damage. We do need to move very, very sharply away from here. If we can get both of those with this, that'd be nice. I don't think we quite did. I don't know why this blue guy's stuck in the wall there. This might be one of my custom rooms, and the guy might have been placed a tile too low or something. Getting a lot of health drops here, but obviously as the robot, they don't mean jack shit for us. But so far, this sort of RPG setup is really, really working out. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it is. I'm pleasantly surprised. So this, because this requires a key, I'm just going to break this and hope for junk. 5% damage up is way more worthwhile than spending a key on a chest that may be just terrible. Considering we already bought a weapon this floor anyways, like, it'd be nice if our next chest includes a weapon nonetheless. Very careful here. Yeah, it'd be nice if our next chest includes a weapon nonetheless, but considering we've already got a weapon, I don't mind if we do lose our weapon chest. It's going to be just fine. We'll be able to work around it. Let's keep moving forward. Okay, we got the sniper here. Let him fire. You managed to survive that, you cheeky bugger. I accidentally made this room wrong. They should have been the opposite way around. You can obviously tell that. Considering the sniper really has very little chance to actually hit you. This room is nightmare fuel for hard mode, so we just need to kill them before they can shoot. Luckily, we did exactly that. Because our RPG has an auto-reload, let's reload it before. Do our due diligence, take our time sort of thing. That barrel almost got me there. Don't know if there's another wave here. There isn't. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, pretty happy with that. Yet another gun. So now we can go and take our Luxon cannon. This will most likely just be a hallway room. We don't really need to worry about this too much. Oh, no, it's not. It's not a hallway room. Sometimes you get hallway rooms that only have bulletkins in them and they only have one wave. I thought it was going to be one of those, just a connector, but it seems to be a little more involved. Oh, for God's sake, I got hit. It's okay. It's not terrible. Seems that the invincibility phase is pretty long with that iron skin thing. Quite nice. Right, let's take this. We'll go RPG as a secondary. And let's check if the shop has any other wares that we might want to buy. Yeah, we'll buy a piece of armor and maybe buy a second one after the fact as well. We've still got one key remaining, so I'd be okay with that. Okay, so this is a boss we have flawless before, but we're not going to this time. I was just about to say, it's unlikely we flawless it again, because it's all random and difficult. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we lose a significant amount of health to this bad boy. Okay, let's blank that. He did manage to eat. Okay, we're losing way too much health here. I'm noticing a significant amount more lag than normal on this fight. Okay, can you not just chase me? I don't know where that's coming from, but that's kind of annoying. Oh my god, that was bad. Okay, so we lost a lot of health here. We finished him off. We got 4 left, and we're gonna hopefully get one back. Ah, yes, we got one back. We got the bomber jacket here. Bomber jacket, I can remember exactly what that does. Used to create an explosion around yourself, and it also gives us an active slot as well, because it's jacket, it's got extra pockets, you get the deal. Right, we will definitely go and buy that extra piece of armor, keep us going. And we did get a key as well, so it means even less reason to buy a key. And then I think we'll use the Proton Backpack mixed with the RPG to room clear from here on out, just for a little bit. The Proton Backpack, while it does have a little bit of travel time to its little laser beam, it does do significant damage, and I think it's often a weapon that's underrated. Some people might not know as well, it also does extra damage to ghost-type enemies, which I know there isn't a lot of in this game, but... Okay, this is real bad. This is one of my custom rooms that is another one that really doesn't work on hard mode at all. Okay, we got through it, but we did get hit twice. Unfortunately. As I said, some rooms just do not work on hard mode at all. It's a shame, it's annoying when it happens, but it's the way it gotta be. Another thing about Proton Backpack, I think one of the reasons people tend to not like it as much is that it does, unfortunately, kind of eat through ammo insanely fast. Nice, got through all those. Hopefully we get a few armor and ammo drops coming up soon. Okay, this is a pretty hard room here. Let's just let our Laser beam take care of this for the most part. Nice. I used my bomber jacket there to do a little bit of extra damage. I don't know how effective the bomber jacket really is. Ah, damn it. Yeah, we're up to the point now where the weapons we have, they're nice, but they're not really holding up. So I'm going to start using the Luxon cannon, just because it's a really, really reliable weapon, and try and get a little bit of extra damage off, just to speed up the rooms, and just hope we get ammo drops. Okay, that's nice. Hungry Bullets is actually really good on hard mode, so I'm pretty happy about that, especially with a fast-firing gun like this. Rat key room. Lovely rat key room. Hey, there's a bit of ammo. So we're going to take it for this. And then we're going to use the rest of bullet for now. Okay. Stay out the way of that. Bouncy bullets are a pain. Definitely seems to be some lag issues with something we've got going on this run. I'm not exactly sure if it's specifically something I've got going on. Really? That hit me, you stupid little tazy. Sad times when a tazy hits you. Sad, sad times. Okay, this is a room that I, in creation, didn't realize just how small it was, and maybe it was a mistake to publish this one, but things to be fixed. Drop it on the list. I'll get to it. Didn't quite realize how small the room would be. Okay, that's nice. We'll take it for this. It's a little more valuable ammo-wise. And we'll open this up. Anvilin is a really good room clearer. And we also got a synergy with... I'm not sure what this is with. Anvilin... Oh, nice one. Nice one. Heavy metal's pretty good. Anvilin is a top-tier room clearer. A lot of people use it as more of a boss killer, when in fact, it's a really good room clearer. Mainly because of the ability for it to... Okay, this is bad. How can I not hit this bird? The ability to hit a single enemy twice allows it to be really strong. We might want to think about getting rid of the RPG now. It's a little cumbersome to use, so we don't particularly need it. Okay, I did call in another enemy there, which isn't ideal. It's a grenade. That's not too bad. As you can see there, hit that enemy twice. That is a good job there. How are you not dead? Okay, good. This run's definitely a little worrisome. Okay, especially now. I was really hoping that would insta-kill him. Okay, he's stunned. We need to kill him before he releases himself into the wild. Ah! Oh! Okay, good. Got this room. Are you stuck up there? No, you're not good. Do, 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 do. Love this room. Right. What do you got? There's flak of... Oh my god, there's so many good things here. If we could afford flak and tiny bullets, that would lead to some hilarity. I kind of want to save it for tiny bullets. There is armor and a key, though. So it's definitely more tempting to go for those. But we can't... Currently, we can't afford... We're going to have to go for the armor because we can't afford any of them and we're coming up against our boss right now. Let's buy the armor. Yeah, I think we're going to the boss and we try and use Luxon Cannon again here. What we got? Okay. Okay. Okay, we got these guys coming in. Nice. Nice. Okay, sending to the bells. For whom the bells toll. For those of you that don't know, RPG is a godsend on those guys. Damn it, I was hoping Hungry Bullets could save us there. It could not. Really relying on Hungry Bullets a lot here at the moment. That mine is very fast. That is a hard attack. I'm going to try and blow a few of these guys up. Oh, you bastard. I thought I had a blank left. I did not. Right. Okay, he's dead. Oh, my God. Whew. And of course, we only get red hearts. And we got the Makarov as well, which is kind of worthless. Right, Anvilin, 1 armor remaining. A single point of armor. But we made it to the 4th floor. I think this is a pretty good start to an episode, really. I imagine 4th floor will be where we stop. Will be where this run ceases to exist. But for now, I can be happy that we made it to 4th floor as robot. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that's some pretty good shit. This will be where I die somehow. Okay, good. I didn't. Thank God I didn't die to a trap room. I can never remember what the new human bullet things do. No, I rolled right into that one. Okay, pretty good start to a run. Pretty good start to a run. That is a 4th floor. Like, considering we've made it to the 4th floor about 6 times in this entire series, and one of them is as robot now, which I feel is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Well, let's keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on and see if we can get another run of that caliber going on. I mean, like I said, though, the first floor really wasn't anything that stellar. It just... I was sort of mindlessly rambling, and the run just fell together. Everything fell into place. We got really lucky and just didn't get hit. So, hopefully we can keep that amount of vigor going. There you go. You're taken care of. Get you as well. Okay, nice. Go away, Mr. Mage Boy. Okay, I've learned how to deal with the grenades now. If you shoot the grenades as they're, like, bouncing towards you, the knockback keeps them at bay, and they usually can't yeet themselves anywhere near as far. That's a good start. Alien sidearm isn't great, but if we can get ourselves the prerequisite 2 flawlesses, which is unlikely, it will become much better. I think Big Boy's pretty much dead and he's going to die to the electric. Yes, he did. Good. I was hoping I didn't have to use any more elephant gun ammo on him. Elephant gun is another gun that I'm pretty happy with for the tier that we got it in especially. We should be able to make pretty good use of it. Let's hotkey some of these. Okay, definitely don't need to be using the elephant gun in this room. Ah! Excuse me, Mr. Bomb Boy. Right, I don't know why I teleported into the room that I'm already in. But yeah, Elephant Gun should lead to a lot of one-shot kills and some of the weaker enemies in the game here, which is very nice for us. Even the ghost there got one shot. Raccoons are really good because we get double junk from them. We just got 2 pieces of junk. That's 10% extra damage. Straight off the bat there. Thank you, little raccoon. Oh, that was close. That bird almost... What? What the zigzagging feck? That was a bit evil. Also, another thing about the elephant gun that makes it much better, we're playing the robot, so we have, with battery bullets, we have an absolutely gargantuan accuracy up, which leads to some really good shit. I am indeed going to buy that and buy the key as well, but there's no health available for us, and I think Table Tech Rage, with the extra damage, could lead to killing some rooms, or sorry, killing some enemies before they manage to fire, which in hard mode is essential. I feel like probably the biggest thing that can help with victory in hard mode is killing the enemy before they shoot. We can open that as well. Nice. Okay. We just got ourselves a way to save our own life, which is pretty good. I can never remember the name of this thing, but essentially this is going to allow us to Matrix-style curve the bullets. Wanted style even. Matrix-style. I don't know. So if we ever feel like we can't handle attack or things are getting a little too spicy, like now, again, you got to remember, this thing does not, what in the fuck just hit me there? It does not remove the bullet's ability to hit you. It simply changes the direction. So they can still hit you if you get unlucky. I would have to say that we're probably fucked here, because for some reason, even though I was just talking about it, that bullet still hit me, even though I felt like I was nowhere near it, because I think I accidentally reflected it into myself. Which was pretty upsetting. Oh, what the hell's this thing? Ah, the purpler. This thing's terrible. It's not terribly designed. It's genuinely designed to be terrible. It's a bad gun. It's one of Nevername's guns. Pretty cool design. I like it. Apparently, it's from another game, which I cannot remember the name of currently. But yeah, it's a reference, and it's meant to be utter garbage. And it pretty much is. So, thanks. I can't remember what tier it is. I think it's D tier. It's got good ammo reserves. It's kind of like the pea shooter in a way. It's got really good ammo reserves, but unfortunately, you're not really going to get that much use out of it. Do you know what would be really stellar right now? Faster reloads. Faster reloads would really help out. But yeah, we can do this in order to curve some of these bullets away from us. Nice. That helped out a lot. It's going to reduce the chance to get hit a lot. I think it's really the only problem comes in the really fast traveling bullets. You're going to have some real issues with dealing with the fast traveling bullets, because they're going to get redirected, but not that far away from you, because they don't have as long to get redirected. They're not in the sphere of influence for very long. Unfortunately, we took another death there. Probably do like 1 or 2 more runs. As I said, I'm trying to keep these episodes between 30 and 40 minutes, ideally. And that first run was top tier, very spicy. And it's nicer to have fewer attempts and one longer attempt. And I'm hoping as the series grows, as it carries on, we will get more and more of these single attempt or few attempt videos where we don't include 50 million attempts to the first floor. But it really just depends on, I think it really depends on my mood when playing. If I'm really like in the mood to play and like super ready for it, I feel like I can get quite far. But if I'm even slightly like not in the mood to record or not in the mood to play a Gungeon, then it goes off the rails quite quickly. It goes off the rails quite quickly. And we end up spending eternity trapped in the first floor. Sometimes it happens. It's all good though. We've not been to the oubliette in a little while. I think I've sort of just kind of realized that with the oubliette, you have to really sacrifice at least one chest most of the time, and we currently just can't afford to do that. Like, the chests, especially getting a weapon, is so invaluable on the first floor for getting a good boss fight, taking minimal damage on the boss and possibly getting a flawless, that we kind of can't risk not opening our chests. Normally we just fight the boss with our pistol and get on with it, or see how many keys we get and sometimes open the chest early, but we just can't do that on hard mode. It's just the risk is too high. Explosive decoy here is pretty nice. Black chest there, that's rather good too. Yeah, explosive decoy here. Not only is it going to be a little bit of extra damage, it's going to be a nice distraction for the most part from some of the enemies. Especially when there's these weaker enemies that aren't really going to be destroying the explosive decoy all that quickly. We're able to plant it down and just kind of run away. Which is rather nice in my opinion. We do have a ghost in the room. Shouldn't be too big of an issue. Nah, it wasn't. Right, hoping to find our shop here. There you go. Had a feeling it'd be here. We really need our next weapon chest. I'm hoping the black chest gives us a weapon. That'd be really good. Club. Awesome. So we'll buy that. Go head over to our black chest and hope for the best. That's pretty good. It's not a weapon, but that's pretty good. Yeah, there's a very good chance we get something crazy going on here if we can manage to survive. Platinum bullets, as most of you know, is probably one of the most toppest tier S tier items. As we kill, we get more and more damage and more fire rate, and it gets kind of ludicrous. It gets kind of crazy. The problem with that is we do have to stay alive long enough for it to really take effect. It doesn't... Unfortunately, it's not one of those instant gratification sort of items. We're just going to destroy this for the thingy junk. yeah, it's not really an instant gratification item. We don't really get results immediately, which is unfortunate. But if we can keep this run going past the first floor, we should be in for a treat. I don't even know why I went in this room. I knew what room it was. Oh, for God's sake. I always get hit on this room. Always. Right, pop in here. Pop that down there. Keep these guys at bay for a little bit. I say a little bit. It was very much a little bit. Like, they killed it almost immediately. I'm taking risks here by sort of weaving up and above this guy to try and kill him exclusively. It means we're kind of ignoring one of the bosses, which is a bad idea. It really depends on what the other boss is doing, for God's sake. Of course you hit me. Oh my God, how did that hit me? Right, he'll go for the decoy. He has a few attacks that are just going to miss, but that big wave attack that he just did then is, of course, going to hit it with some vigor, some might. Oh, I was going to say we should just about have him here, and then, of course, I take damage. Okay, we did get him, but it's looking bleak for the future, isn't it? It's looking bleak. Blocking its weapon, could be good. Yeah, it's not looking good. We don't have enough, well, we do have enough money, but we don't have any resources or ways to get extra armor. I know we should probably look for the secret room a little often, but on hard mode, I tend to forget even more than normal, simply because I normally don't have blanks by the end of the boss fight. I really hope we can keep this run going, but there's a good chance we can't. Especially when I do shit like that. Oh my God. Okay. It rolls all the way to the top of the screen, apparently. I didn't know that. On that untimely death, we'll leave it there. Hope you guys enjoyed another episode of Hard Mode. We're getting better, slowly but surely. Do like the robot runs. Make sure to leave suggestions for what characters you want me to play as well. If you want me to play as any modded characters or any specific characters, do let me know in the comments. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.